Maria! Playtime is over!
Hey everybody, my 16 Shadow, welcome back to episode of Let's Play Tales of Shadow X, and today we'll be doing a brand new game, of course it just barely came out this Tuesday I believe, which is Sword Art Online Hollow Realization by Bandai Namco Games. And the other thing I didn't really read in time, so if you don't already know, this is the third game in the Sword Art Online franchise that's came to North America, which there has been literally, I think, another one in Japan. It's only been on the PSP, but it's just been basically the first game that we got, but a little bit more advanced, but whatever, I don't know, regardless. But still, this is Sword Art Online Hollow Realization for the PlayStation 4. So, of course, I haven't played the game yet. I was actually wanting to, like, literally the day before this. And this is post-commentary if you don't already know, because it's hard for me to know which games are going to have, what do you call those things? Freak, what's it called again? Like, gameplay turned off, gameplay turned on kind of thing on PS4's PS4 share feature. So that's one thing I don't really know, you know. And I'm sorry if you hear any background noises, because I just can't control people that's screaming and or talking outside of my door. So that might be a thing. Anyways, right here I'm just kind of debating what should I make him wear, or what should I at all. So sorry. I know that you can know. I know you can know. Sorry. I'm just sick, okay? I know that this is like a customization, you know, thing. Of course, character creation. But I just wanted to be as close as Kirito as possible. In my mind first, and then like, I'll change it a little bit. Maybe his eyes. I like it to be red. And I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Let's change it all back to black. I was like super freaking like decisive at this moment. It's like, I don't know. I don't want to stay on the character creation screen for that long, you know? And to not know what to do. But, yeah. But the funny thing is, right before this game was even launched, which was Tuesday on November, I forget, like 16, I want to say. I could totally be wrong, by the way. I don't really know, but still, 16th, 15th, whatever it was. They already announced another Sword Art Online game coming to the PS4 now, but this one's a little bit different. The new one that has announced is with another anime that's close to the history of Sword Art Online, which is Acer World, or I always call it Acer World, but I mean Excel World. Sorry, Excel World. And well, it's just gonna be really interesting for when that comes out next year. Literally, we can see another Tales of Shadow X on that in the future. But for right now, we're gonna focus on Hollow Realization, because something's real. And it's hollow, so who knows if it's real, and we're realizing it. That's my explanation of this. So there's some girl. Is she looking at me? She's a yellow character. I forget what that means, but all the green ones are like normal character, or like, you know, not characters, but normal like people playing the game. I can't read voices. I don't know what she even said. I bet if this was Japanese, people were like, I know exactly what the fuck she's saying. That was an NPC? Message. Sorry, a message. I'm back to Anicrad. I don't know what this means. I just know that this right here is Anicrad from Sword Art Online, but I don't know what that means. For all I know, it could mean something from the first Sword Art Online game that came out like 2 or 3 years ago, whatever. And or it could be something from Lost Song, which I'm guessing it's not, because Lost Song was physically Helfheim Online. And this one basically, it's like, when I was playing the game, it's like a new thing. It's like Sword Art Origins or something like that, but we'll get into it. So, now here, I'm just being basically a noob at this point, and I was going to point out that I'm not really reading the instructions, and let's just say I just basically press buttons. I basically just press buttons. So like, let's do this and that, and then when it finally tells me to keep doing it, I'm like, well, I'm finally getting a hint in my mind. I guess I might as well try to do it, you know? So that was my expression of this whole fight. Which, I forget how long the fight even goes for. I never timed it. I was just like guessing. I'm guessing it's like 10 minutes. Maybe 5 minutes. I don't know. It just feels like it's a 10-minute thing. It could really have been 7 minutes. Who knows? Anyways, there's no way I'm going to read all that. So, yeah. Okay, anyways. It's kind of true. What do you guys want to do? Keep fighting? I can't read that fast. They may be tough. Be tough isn't unbeatable. I think we got this well in hand. Okay, whatever. You guys just read on your own time. I don't want to keep reading. When I keep forgetting that, I should read out loud in my mind, or out loud, so if I can't read it fast enough, or even read it at my own time, how can I even prepare you guys to read it as fast as I can, and or how can I make you guys read it when I can't even fucking read it? So, duh. Or maybe you guys just read faster than me, I don't know, it happens. I suck at reading, you know? Alright, anyways, let's see, we got things going on. So we're attacking this big ass buffalo looking thing. I really don't know what the hell it is. I want to say it's a buffalo mixed camel with its humps on its back, and maybe it's a horse or a rhino in some way. I don't know. Maybe it's a lion or tauro. A bull. I don't know. Why do I say tauros? Fucking Pokemon. I don't know. But still, regardless, they could be any of that. Right now, I'm just going all out. I'm having fun. I just want to like press a bunch of buttons and see what happens. Basically, what is happening in my mind. Basically, in case anyone has ever been curious about that stuff. Let's see. Oh, by the way, I did pre-order this game, so I did get the DLC, which I don't know where or when you can activate it or get it, or maybe I already passed it from character creation, but regardless, still, I got the DLC for this game. I didn't get the special edition like stuff, which is with the I think not a steel case. I got the steel case. I mean that comes with every pre-order. But I'm talking about like shit. I'm talking about it just came to mind and lost me. Oh, soundtrack I think, which I really would love to have that soundtrack, but I didn't pre-order the expensive fucking edition. Okay. I'm probably going to be doing that with Tales of Berseria. I really am. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of Tales of Berseria, I'm not the biggest fan of Tales of franchise, but I'm trying to be. I really am. I have like all the fucking games. Well, in the modern generation. Not all the older games like Tales of Fantasia, Destiny, Destiny 2, and I know I'm missing probably like another one. I got like, you know, all of them from like Tales of the Abyss and forward. I got like all of them, really. Except for Tales of Hearts R. That's the only one I'm missing. But regardlessly, I have all of them. Like, I'm just like waiting. I want them to release Tales of Hearts R on the PlayStation 4. But I don't think there's going to be another way I'm going to be playing that game if I don't get a Vita. And that's one of the few games I need to get a Vita for. Which is Tales of Hearts R, Uncharted 4, Uncharted, A Golden Abyss, and Gravity Rush. I already own Gravity Rush remastered on the PS4, but I would like to have Gravity Rush, the original one, on the Vita because it'll be just that much cooler. And of course, there's some good RPGs on the console or handheld. I already know this. So, still, regardlessly, that's me. You know, I like to get a Vita. I don't even know where you can buy a brand new Vita nowadays, but yeah, I like to get a Vita, and I like to get a Vita with probably memory. You know. Like a big bunch of freaking gigantic memory, but whatever. Anyways, I know that like they basically are stopping production. Well, not stopping, but like the consoles is slowly dying in Vita. Like there's not really much shit to buy for the Vita. You wanna know what's funny for the Vita? I do have one game for the Vita though. You're like, what is it? The one game I have for the Vita is Persona 4 Golden. And I don't even have a Vita, for pig's sakes. They're like, why'd you buy the game if you don't have a Vita? It was $10 for like a $20 game, so I got it half off basically. That's basically why I got it when I got it, because it was half off. Yeah, that's seriously basically why. Anyways, I don't really know what else to tell you. But I know there's, you know, Sword Art Online Hollow Realization, or yeah, no, wait. Hollow Fragment, sorry, also on the Vita. That's on the PSN network for like $40 or something like that. So I'm like, no, I'm good, I'm great, it's awesome, it's okay. I'll wait for it when it's on sale again, like it has been before. I've seen it several times on sale, and I was jealous because I didn't have a Vita. And then when I finally got a PS4 and it finally came out on PS4, I was like, fuck it. And then I never realized that the re-holoization, it's not just like, oh, when you get re-holoization, you don't get also hollow. Oh my god, why do I keep saying realization? When you get hollow fragment or re-hollow fragment, you don't get hollow fragment on the Vita. So I'm like, whatever then. Or maybe I do and I never pay attention. Who knows, really? But still, regardlessly, if I ever get a Vita, it's going to tell me all the games that you get for the damn Vita that I do have on my network. Because I know a lot of my classics stuff gets played on the Vita, like PlayStation 1 games. And some other games I don't remember right now, but I know there's some other games that lets you play on the Vita, like mostly a lot of the PlayStation 1 classics. Like I got Mega Man Legends 2, the Misadventures of Tron Bonne, Tomba, Club Noah, Door to Phantom Mile, Medieval. What else is there? Wild Guns 1 and 2, and a couple other ones I seriously can't remember right now, but still. You know, ones like those. So, like, those are like, you know, I'm gonna be getting for one day. Okay, Shadow cut. Okay, Shadow, we're back. I don't even know what happened. So, I don't know where we left off, and I'm just gonna continue it like it was normal. So, my bad. It sucks. Which is very stupid, too. But anyways, I'm already like 15 minutes in. Maybe 13, 14, who knows. I'm not stopping and restarting. That's bullshit and stupid. So, anyways, I don't even know. Oh yeah, we're talking about the Vita and how the Vita is not really doing great. I don't really know about who many people are buying really Vita games anymore. But I can defend myself saying is that I work at GameStop right now. Not like right now. Oh, I'm there now recording while at GameStop. No. I work there right now for seasonal, and I helped a customer persuade himself into getting a Vita because he was on the fence, and he's like, well, he's basically telling me that he wants to play some good old classic games, and I told him about the PS1 classic on the network, and then I also told him that it's portable. It's there's a bunch of games on the PS3 and PS4 that you can play on the Vita. And not all of them, I told him, but a good chunk of a lot of them. A good chunk of them, I should say. And I showed him some games right there, like Metal Gear Solid. And I showed him like Street Fighter Cross Tekken. You know, it was like a customer that, you know, he was wanting to get into gaming again, and or he wanted to play some good old-fashioned games that he's aware of, or he just wants to play. I don't know, whatever. He wanted to play something, and he was mostly saying, I wanted to be on the go. And there was only like two things. I could almost tell him 3DS and or Vita, but he was basically on the fence of going for Vita regardlessly, because he wasn't saying like Nintendo or anything. He was saying mostly like, and don't lie, he had something like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro, and then like Jak and Daxter and God of War. So I'm like, okay, you know, that's basically Sony. He said like Mario too and Pokemon, but I told him like, you know, Mario's not on Sony, it's only on Nintendo, you know, Pokemon same thing. So he understood that, but you know, like he was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll be getting a Vita, you know, because most of the games I guess I did say was for PlayStation, and I was like, that makes sense, you know. So he got a PS Vita, and then I picked out some games that he would like The Walking Dead Season 1 and 2. He said he was really into the Walking Dead games, and I told him how that game is. And he thought it was interesting. Uncharted Golden Abyss, which I still want myself. Which I basically sold him that one because I told him it's like Tomb Raider, and when I said Tomb Raider, like, oh, I know that game, you know. So that's good for him. And I forget what else really that I was kind of like. Oh, hey, look, we finally did it. Congratulations. My bad, I didn't pay attention to it. I don't know where the hell we are in the video, but now I'm just kind of talking, okay? I'm sorry, but still. Hasuna's talking. And, Silka. And Elizabeth. Okay. But regardless, back to the story really quick. he did buy the Vita, and then he did buy a memory, which I think it's I want to say 20 for like I want to say 16 or 32, which is extremely good now on the price of a memory, because I like used to be a fucking 100 for the damn thing. I was like, fuck that shit. But as in like, I think he got, it was not an 8, that's a standard I think, or it was a 4, I don't know. He got like a 16 I think, which was 20, which I think, I'm just saying, think. But you know, I still guard, so that's still good. That's still good. For me, when I get a Vita one day, I'm be scared of having it, because me and having a PlayStation Portable, I'm aware of how that shit can break. So that's the one thing that always scares me about the PSP. It can break, which I'm aware with the Game Gear as well now. And I feel like if it's not Nintendo, I feel like, well, hey, handhelds, you are dying, because Nintendo's still doing it better. I had to drink something really quick. And I know that Atari did it too. Atari Lynx. And I know Neo Geo Pocket and Nokia N-Gage. But you know, stuff like that, I already know that. So, anyways. I think he's explaining right now about Sword Art Online. Oh, by the way, there was like an option. I think I kind of just missed over it, saying that you can pick either backstory or keep going with it. So I want backstory, because I like listening to backstory. It always makes it sound interesting, even though you already know it. But still, I just like listening to it a lot. No, okay, so I want to know one thing. I know a lot of people hate this anime for some reason. Now, I don't know exactly why. I don't. There might be reasons like, oh, maybe too much fan service, or as in maybe the story is so fucking short or something, but I get that. There is a light novels and stuff, and I wanted to be into an anime. Same with the games in some way or another, but it can't really work because Sinon is already in the game somehow, but yet in the anime we met her in Sword Art Online too. So you know, stuff like that. Sorry. So I'm more of curious of, as in freak, my leg is itchy. Sorry. I'm more curious as in like, are like, I just have to know, like, how is it that back again? I'm tired of fucking frustrations and fucking people interrupting me when I can't stop. God. Not to edit again. You know how hard it is to edit yourself into a post-commentary video if you have to keep talking about you for no fucking reason? It gets really tiring. Really tiring. Anyways. I'm like waiting for people to get away from my door, because if I'm just gonna keep talking, they're gonna know I want to be talking and not knocking and opening the door, and you want me to leave the door so there can be even more noise? Fuck that noise. Fuck that shit. No. I'm gonna leave the door closed so I can talk about the game I am talking about. Even though I'm not really talking about the game. But still. Okay. Let's just get back to action, okay? Alright. So, honestly, I'm just gonna roll with it now. I don't know where we are in the freaking episode right now. I don't know what they're saying, because I will have to see this, and even my own editing now, which is gonna suck. So, yay. I don't even know where the hell we are. I don't. I would love to know where the hell we are, because now I can't even talk about the game. Alright, anyways, I'll try to talk about anything from the game besides what's actually happening right now in the game, which is gonna suck. I'm sorry, guys, but it's just the truth, okay? So, anyways, as I was trying to say, I don't know why people hate this game franchise. I really don't. But for all I know is that people hate the game franchise, sorry, this anime franchise in some way. I get it, honestly, in some ways, like I just said, but for what I've watched of it, I really like it. And to be honest, this is one of the big shows for me I watched to get me back into anime as I am now. Of course, I watched anime before. I stopped watching anime from literally a good few years. I just stopped for some reason. And whatever anime I did watch, really quick, it was like through Cartoon Network, Disney XD, Nickelodeon on Nicktoons, and WB and Toonami. And that was like the only animes I ever seen. So whatever they showed me was the only stuff I ever seen. So of course it's not like Bakugan and Beyblade, and I didn't watch Metabots, but I knew about Metabots, and of course Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, freaking Astro Boy, the newer one, whatever. What else? Of course, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai, and Dragon Ball GT, and original Dragon Ball. What else? One Piece, Naruto, Gundam, Zoids, Sailor Moon. Basically all of Toonami. Well, not all of it, but a good chunk of it. Like a gigantic chunk of it. Like Inuyasha, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Ghost in the Shell, which is on Adult Swim, but basically merged with Toonami later on. So it's like, whatever. Sorry. So a lot of that stuff, I'm aware that, I knew about for years and years and years. But I never truly finished a bunch of the shows. I just said I never seen the original Beyblade till just recently, which is why I'm doing it recently. Let's play of it right now. I never seen all of Dragon Ball. I've never seen all of it. I know I've seen every single episode of Z, even the uncut versions, and then I want to say I've seen all the GT episodes, including the uncut ones, but I'm not too sure about that. I know I've seen all of the original Zoids and Zoids Fusion or whatever the sequel was after that. And then after that, I didn't pay attention anymore for Zoids. I didn't see all of Gundam Wing or Gundam Seed or any other Gundam. I never seen all of them. I've always seen some, but I never watched all of them. Same with Sailor Moon, I never seen all the Sailor Moon episodes. Stuff like that. I never seen a lot of the episodes for a lot of the shows, like I said, but big ones for me like Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Beyblade V-Force. So I've seen a lot of the episodes. I have, but V-Force I have to kind of watch it again because it's been a very long time. But ones like those I just seen forever. And then right when I got on Netflix and I was trying to watch some things I wanted to watch besides some shows I never was able to watch in full, like Batman Beyond. I watched all of them. I didn't realize if they canceled the show. It was so frustrating. I was like, what, is this the last episode? And it didn't even finish on a cliffhanger or anything like that, or even how a final episode should have ended? No. And I found out reasons why on YouTube later on. And watched Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated and a bunch of other shows I just personally wanted to watch. And there's of course some including teen drama shows I actually wanted to watch when I was in high school and didn't really get a chance to watch because I didn't have cable anymore, like The Secret Life of the American Teenager and Pretty Little Liars, which I'm still watching now, which I'm on the second to last season right now, which they haven't aired yet, the last season on TV and or on Hulu, which is, that's how I'm watching it. And I'm wanting to watch Teen Wolf now. It seems kind of interesting to me now. But stuff like that. I was just getting into that stuff. And then when I finally came to the time, it's well, I think it's time to go back into the anime groove of things. So I started with some smaller-ish ones first. And Sword Art Online was literally one of the very first few. Sword Art Online, Angel Beats, and Rosario Vampire was one of the few first ones I've ever watched, re-watching or re-getting into, I should say, of anime. For all those three I just said, just those three main ones right there, Sword Art Online is literally the biggest one, I get that. Rosario Vampire, I want to say, is probably the second biggest one, but I don't really like it. I don't think many people really do like it that much. And Angel Beats, I personally think it's a super freaking good show. It just feels like it's super underrated a lot of the times. But still, I'm still watching animes here and there, I finally watched the big phenomenon, which I heard about before, but I'd never seen before, Death Note. I finally watched all of Inuyasha, the whole entire thing, including Final Act. Freaking amazing. So happy I finally got that past my list. I finally passed Inuyasha. I'm not saying I hated the show or anything. I loved the show. It was great. Literally maybe the top 10, 20 animes of all time for me. really great. It was just great. And same with Death Note and some other one, but still. And I, God Eater. That was a recent big one for me when I found out about God Eater. Love God Eater. That's why I wanted to play God Eater 2 Rage Burst. Freaking love it. Anyways, I'm getting a little bit offhand for the whole entire thing, but still, regardlessly. Oh, I even watched the big anime, like legend here. I started watching Code Geass. I stopped because of other animes. It's funny. See, with Shakagana no Shana, and then I watched Excel World, and also No Game No Life, and I even, oh my god, someone's at the door. I'm not opening the door. But regardlessly, I even saw the biggest one of all, the biggest anime titan of the year when it first came out, Attack on Titan. I mean, that was huge. It was gigantic. So there's no way. I was like, I have to watch it. I gotta see what the big fuss is about it. And you know what? I watched it. I like it. It wasn't my favorite anime of all time or anything like that. It was pretty, interesting for what it is, for sure. Am I waiting for season 2? Yeah, but I'm not waiting for season 2 as gigantic as I'm watching Dragon Ball Super. Yeah, So I'm watching Dragon Ball Super. Trying to get to some Naruto Shippuden episodes. Slowly getting back into One Piece, the gigantic fun big ones, the bigger ones. Freak. I'm not ever gonna touch right now. I'm not even gonna try to attempt to watch Bleach. No way. No way. It's too big. I need to get finishing One Piece or not finishing. It's catching up on One Piece, studying Naruto Shippuden, and whatever else. And including, I watched one of my favorite animes, but I didn't even know I was gonna like that much. Fairy Tail. I mean, I love Fairy Tail. Now it makes me want to go watch Rave Master, for peak's sakes. And Rave Master's not even on Hulu and Netflix, so I'm like, shit. I don't think it's even on Crunchyroll, which is sadly to say that, but still, I need to find this thing called Rave Master. So, regardless, that's just one to really go find and watch stuff for myself. But still, I truly love anime again. It's just been like a revamp of my secondary hobby, which I've just let it died for about a while. I just focused mostly on gaming in the last few years. And then when I finally started watching Sword Art Online back in, I think 13, 12, some year around there, I just honestly really loved it. And I was super pumped and hyped that they didn't even announce Sword Art Online 2. I was like, hell yeah! So, pretty excited, pretty fun, all that regardlessly, but still. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, thanks to a bunch of anime-related shows, I just basically said, I've learned about communities, other interests, and even some games I never knew about. Oh, sorry, here's a gigantic one for me. Soul Eater. I didn't even know about Soul. I knew about Soul Eater from my friend Justin, and I freaking love Soul Eater. I was like, holy shit! It was like literally. It was one of the first few with Sword Art Online, Angel Beats, Rosario Vampire. Soul Eater was one of them. There, it was actually before Netflix started putting all the seasons together as one section, other than having here's season 1 of Soul Eater over there, and then season 2 is like a completely different thing. I don't know why it was like that, but still, it was before that, So I really love that. But anyways, everybody, hopefully you kind of enjoyed this episode of Sword Art Online Hollow Realization. I'm sorry, the editing might be kind of funky on here, but I wanted to talk about what I wanted to talk about. I tried to talk about a little bit about the freaking game until I got interrupted twice. So, that sucks for me. Anyways, everybody, that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching. Of course, if you have any anime-related questions for me, or even what I should watch next on anything, please leave it in the comment section below. I am watching right now currently Digimon Frontier. A little bit of not Fairy Tail, One Piece, and Data Live. So that's another one I'm starting to watch. So anyways, once again, everybody, thank you for watching. Thanks all for the next one, alright? Bye.